request to do a video retro Adele look. I put my hair in rollers because I'm going to do, I have very, very long hair, but I'm going to try to do a short bob kind of retro style using Studio Fix Fluid in NW20 with my Real Techniques stippling brush, which is amazing. And I'm filming for the first time in my home studio slash office. I do a lot of clients in here for weddings and trials. So I have makeup lights on the wall and new mirror and all that stuff. So we'll just have to see how this turns out. To put on Bare Canvas MAC paint. Use Blanc Type from MAC. Also Real Techniques. This is their domed shadow brush. It's great. I'm sure you all know Real Techniques by now, but if not, it's Samantha Chapman from Pixie Woo on YouTube. It's her brush line. I love it. Highly recommend it. Of Soba. I think that's what it's called, from MAC, with a pointed fluffy brush. Just want to find that crease. I always tell women sometimes if you look down, you can find a little bit easier. So just a really neutral. This is a MAC, I think it's 219. It's a pointed brush. It has a little bit of brown shadow on it from yesterday, but it's from me using it, so that's okay. So I'm just going to go into a brown shadow, and this is actually Makeup Geek, Marlena. She just came out with her own eyeshadow line. They're really, really good. The pigment is great, the price is great, and they are, I would say, the same size as MAC. So I'm just going to take a little bit of that and focusing on the outer corner. Kind of make like a V. Use any kind of like a blending fluffy brush. Just buff it out. Take a little bit of that brown color Mocha and just run it underneath a little bit. We are going to put black liner, but just to start building the look of the darkness underneath. Just brush it in the front. And you're going to try to do the same thing on the other side. Lighter than I normally wear, but a little bit thicker. And I'm going to use the automatic liquid liner from Chanel. Doing a little bit of a thicker line. I'm going to use Ardell 136 lashes. A little mascara. I'm going to use, this is a dark, it's not black, but it's dark brown. It's Covergirl Liquiline Blast. Lash line is. I'm trying to do this and going a little bit with soba with this pointed brush again. And blend / soften the line underneath. Sorry. Trying to make it nice and smoky. Now, if that's too dark for you, you can always take a shimmer type shadow, light color. I'm using a little bit of rice paper, and just go over it. Okay, so here are the lashes. I'm going to just enhance the brows a little bit. Let's try to get them more rounded. Sleek, Luminous 01. Take my Real Techniques multitask brush. It's poofy and soft, and kind of just buff that so I'm not super shiny. This is my new favorite concealer. It's from MAC. It is Mineralize concealer, so it has a little bit of a dewiness because I'm a little bit dry, dry skin and dry under my eyes. NW20 is my color. And it's a little brush, so kind of just like brush it on, and then it works well with your finger. Any redness. Or you can use a brush. So and then I'll use my fingers. You don't have to do concealer last. I just think with all the shadow, and sometimes you have fallout underneath. But this concealer is really great. But it, you know, it's really flawless looking. You see it's a little bit of a glow. Golden bronze bronzer from Laura Mercier. And I'm going to use that. I'm going to use a tapered brush. So, just going to kind of bring it down. Just a little bit, and then darker here. I mean, she really had the bronzer going. Let's see, I mean, it's... I do want to put a little bit of blush. Gotta have blush on. And with my blush brush from Real Techniques, do you see a trend here? NARS Orgasm, my favorite blush. And just brush it right on the apples. Just for a little. In the eyes a little bit. I'm just gonna go in with soft brown, actually the same color that I have on my lashes, and just right here on the ends with the tip, very, very tip of the brush. See how it's creating that line? It makes your eyes look very deep set. It's so pretty. I'm going to try to do more of an orangey red because that's what she had on at the Grammys. And I'm going to use NYX number 11, it's just called Red. Make sure you bring red liner all the way down because it's not cute when you open your mouth and you don't have liner and you just have this white. And because it's retro, it looks funny, I'm gonna draw them a little bit bigger. Everybody loves a red lip, I don't care what you say. Everybody. You walk into a room, you'll be the center of attention for sure. In a good way. So I'm just gonna lightly feather it in. A bit of a brighter, it's NYX as well, it's called Hot Red, it's number 817. Not as creamy, but has that oranginess to it too. Use my favorite orange red lipstick. It's called Dazzling. It's number 127 from Chanel. I mean, I know why this look was so popular because it makes you feel like you're back in the 40s or the 50s, and it's really glamorous. A little bit of sheen here with the blush. I am gonna put a little bit more bronzer. I kind of see where she was going with this. But the eyes, I mean, it's just such a pretty look. Finished makeup look. My curlers are falling. So I'm gonna do my hair kind of like Adele style, and then I'll show you the final look. Be right back. Anyways, this is my look, retro / Adele. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you soon. Thanks for watching.